people. How y'all doing, man? Let me know in the comments how you feeling. It's 2024, it's my first video of the year. And I know I'm a little late. Happy New Year to you. Better late than never. But for real, I hope y'all doing well. And I'm just grateful for each and every one of you guys that's been supporting me, showing me love. I truly appreciate it. And thank you for tapping into this video. I'm looking forward to a big 2024. And I hope you are too. I hope you got some really big goals you set out to hit. You know, we're just trying to be the best version of ourselves out here, level up in every way, mentally and emotionally, physically, spiritually, in our relationships, individually, you name it, every area of life. We're just trying to get 1% better each and every day. You know, you look back after the course of a few weeks, months, years, all of a sudden you light years ahead of where you used to be at in all them areas. So that's at least what I'm looking forward to this year, and really kind of wanted to tailor this video to touch on some of that and some of the strategies that I'm already using to kind of navigate and map out the best way to get to some of these goals without getting too discouraged or overwhelmed or frustrated. You know, like when you don't really see that progress right away. We're human, you know, we like that instant gratification. And so this is kind of gonna help you navigate a little bit more to get to those goals, and keep in mind that delayed gratification versus that instant gratification. That's really gonna keep you pushing and get you that momentum to get where you wanna go. Cause it's real, you know, I'm gonna keep it 100. It's January 22nd. We just over 3 weeks into the new year. And these goals, I'm already like glancing at some. I got them pulled up right here just for a little motivation this morning, but I'm looking at them and it's like, man, how am I gonna do all of this? And you know, 3 weeks into the new year, I might only took one baby step in the right direction. And so something that's really helped me not get too discouraged is just to kind of take a little step back and look at it as at a larger scale, and really break it down to the point where it's like, okay, yeah, this is my goal for the whole year, but I started breaking my goals down quarterly. And this is a pretty common thing for a lot of businesses, you know, a lot of career development, things like that. But do it for your personal life as well. In terms of like, I was only really using this type of approach with finances and career and professional like goals and development and things like that. But it's like, oh man, like you can really break that down for your personal and individual life as well. I guess one in specific is I'm trying to put on a little bit of weight, trying to bulk up this year. And I do have a weight goal in mind. I know I'm gonna get there, but I've been weighing myself every few days and looking at that scale. It's like, man, I only gained 1 pound. I feel like I've been, going to the gym crazy, eating more than I used to eat, putting in extra protein in my daily protein shakes, all that type of stuff. And all you see is that 1 pound tick up. It's like, bruh. So once I realized like, okay, well, 1 pound, I'm actually heading in the right direction. And if by the end of the first quarter, so, that end of March, if I get 3 pounds, I'm really on track for what I'm supposed to be doing. So January, I really got my first pound in. February, that's another pound. March, that's another pound. If I just keep 1 pound a month, I'm heading in the right direction. And that really just like kind of boosted my spirits up. Instead of looking at it at a large scale, like, man, how am I really gonna hit this whole weight goal? I only gained 1 pound. I've been putting in all this work, doing this, and this, and the results is barely showing. I'm never gonna hit this goal for the whole year, right? These little thoughts that just creeping into my head after I'm like jumping on the scale, getting discouraged. It's like, no, man, you gotta really like break these goals down, because if you set them big, it's gonna be overwhelming. There's no doubt about it. And I know I'm gonna have these thoughts again. It's not like I'm superhuman or anything like that. I know I'm gonna have moments again where I'm getting discouraged, but these little things that I'm starting to implement in all the areas of my life where it'll just give you that little extra motivation and kind of pat on the back too while you're going through it. Like, no, I'm actually heading in the right way. The stuff I'm doing is working. You just gotta be patient. It's gonna take a lot more time and a lot more work than you really think up front. And so I'm trying to encourage you as well, really just stick to it. Stick to it. However big the goals are, you're gonna get there. Just really break it down and don't get too overwhelmed looking at this year-end thing, thinking about, man, how am I ever gonna get there? That's how it's supposed to be. You should be setting goals like that far out. That seems like it's almost impossible, but I know you're gonna do it. I know I'm gonna do it. We're gonna get there together. So just celebrate those little wins, those little baby steps in the right direction. And yes, it's important to keep the long-term goals and bigger picture in mind, but at the same time, if you break it down, that's what really has been changing it for me. Thinking about my quarterly goals that you can break down even to a monthly goal or a weekly goal or a daily goal. There's a saying that I just came across not too long ago, and it's really been inspiring me. I got it written down on my whiteboard, but it goes like this. If you win the morning, you win the day. If you win the day, 4 out of 7 days, you win the week. If you win the week, 2 out of 3 weeks, or 3 out of 4 weeks in the month, depending on the month, you win the month. And if you win the month, more than 6 months out the year, you're gonna win the year. And it's not that you gotta get up and fully go 1,000%, do this, do that, do a million things throughout the day to hit all your goals in the same day. It's like, no, break it out. Maybe Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is my real focus days on my spiritual, mental, and emotional health. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, I'm in the gym extra hard. I'm spending a little bit more time there. Those are my days where I'm focusing more on my physical, or I'm spending more time on my relationship, spending an extra 30, 40 minutes at home with my wife, with your kids, with your friends, whatever it may be. Yes, it's amazing if you can fit it all in and do everything in the same day. I think it's definitely possible. You know, you will be able to get all your stuff in a certain time frame in a day, but all I'm saying is just don't get discouraged if you feel like you're not already where you're supposed to be at for the year. It can be so easy to get discouraged and lose hope this early into the year. And if you come up with a plan to strategize and break it down into like daily goals and morning goals, all of a sudden you're gonna start winning those weeks. Start winning those weeks, you build a little momentum, you're gonna be winning the months, and the main goal is to win the year. That's really what it's all about. And again, we're coming for that long-term approach, that bigger picture, but it really takes one day at a time. I know as cliche as that sounds, it's one day at a time, but track it, break it down, make it tangible. Get those big goals broken down real small. It's gonna start getting you that confidence and build that momentum up so you can really make this year an amazing year. I just wanna leave you guys with this one statistic, and it gives me all the motivation I need in addition to everything else. Like, in addition to just wanting and attaining the goals that I set, this is just a cherry on top. So this study comes from the Fisher College of Business, published in 2023 last year. So researchers suggest that only 9% of Americans that make resolutions complete them. In fact, research goes on to show that 23% of people quit their resolution by the end of the first week, and 43% quit by the end of January. Listen, man, it's not even that surprising to me. It's because I get it. I'm right there with you. Like, I fully understand. Again, I've already had these thoughts. It's January 22nd. We're not even done with the month. And I'm looking at some of these goals like, it ain't no way I'm about to get there by the end of the year. But we're all in this together, clearly. 43% of people quitting on their goals by the end of January. So this is something that can really help you not be in that part of that statistic. We're trying to be on the other end. Break those goals down, make them real small, real tangible in terms of your bigger picture on how to just get there one step at a time, one foot after the other. We're gonna be there, man. We're gonna be celebrating at the end of the year, looking back on it and getting these goals accomplished. So I hope that motivates you. I hope you took something positive away from this video, and I just wanna see you guys win. I wanna win together. It's so many amazing things that we got in store for this year, and we just gotta put in the work to get there. We gotta do what we have to do each and every day to level up and make 2024 an amazing year. So thank you all for tapping in. Y'all stay blessed. Appreciate each and every one of you. Y'all be easy. Peace.